46 winters saw the blueprints burn. Now the engine hums a lesson I had to learn. This ain't no polished paint I'm selling here, just grease under the nails and a vision clear. Built a whole damn system on objective reset. Found the truth in the trenches, ain't finished yet. This is the Wild Man Chronicles, my story.
Good morning. Today is Monday and me and my buddy RJ are heading out to go to Toledo to go action figure hunting. So let's see what we can come up with. As of now, we don't have an action figure in mind that we're actually looking for. I'm pretty sure he's probably got an idea what he's going to be looking for, but you know, just see what we can find, I guess. So stay tuned and see what happens. Alright, so we're at our first destination at the Perrysburg Target, just on the outskirts of Toledo. Now, the type of action figures we're looking for is something similar to this.
I'm excited to go get the bag. Okay, let's go.
Alright, so we're looking at the Batman characters and the wrestling characters. What are some of the things that you look for when you're looking for an action figure? Yeah.
Whatever's worth money.
Well, I mean, like anything in particular, like certain characters?
No, not really. It used to be.
Used to be? Okay. Anything particular, like, I know you do the multiverse, DC Comics. A lot of times you'll look for the Platinum. So I know that one. But I didn't know if, like, any particular characters that you were looking for that might be in demand right now that would produce a lot.
If it's above retail.
Right.
If it's $15 more than above retail, I'd buy it.
Okay. So $15 or more above retail. So that one's $15 above retail.
No, this one's $7.
Okay, so that one actually sells for $7 above the $27.99.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't want it.
Okay. So there's a little bit of information on action figure hunting. First destination. Let's see where we go to next. All right, so come over by the electronics collectible area, and they've got more action figures, and they're all DC Multiverse, which actually looks like a little bit more of a selection. Kinda.
And this is where you'd find your actual Batman animated series. Like the one.
Old school. Looks like
The Mad Hatter.
Mad Hatter? Okay, so that's kind of like a duplicate of like a mix between the Joker and Scarecrow.
Yeah, I think this one has.
Yeah. All right, so we found two, and the two we found is... Who is this again?
Jarvis Tech.
Jarvis Tech. And then also the Vigilante as characters for sale turnaround. Alright, so we go to the superhero section in Target first. So now we're in Springfield Township Target. And it looks like pretty much same as what the other Target had, with a little bit of variety, but nothing worth mentioning so far, I guess you could say. And then on the other aisle, we've got the wrestlers section. But it looks like not much to choose from as well.
Which is good. You save money.
So this one might be a bust.
You're going to spend extra money. Like that one might be.
Okay, so a key feature is having the eBay app connected into your phone, so when you come looking for action figures, you can scan them and get the prices based off of the eBay listings. That's actually pretty smart to utilize to do that. And I was looking at a Naruto action figure here, and it was selling between $20 to $30 on eBay, which the asking price for the character on the tag said 20 something dollars. So it's definitely got profit margins to be able to utilize for searching for it. So this is definitely something to look into and be niche based. And since my buddy here, he does all DC comic type characters, big on Batman type characters, and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's nobody utilizing niche right now for Naruto as of right now, and I came up with an idea that I could implement to make it work. So definitely something to look into as something to start building on. So we'll see what happens. But this is stop 2. We'll see where the next stop is. All right, so stop 3 is Springfield stop Best Buy, just to see if there's any hidden gems in this section. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's much to choose from, and everything they have has already been duplicated. He already owns or has already seen that it doesn't really sell well, so it's not worth it. But I was looking at a lot of the Lego stuff. They actually have a Back to the Future Lego car. Wicked. Till next one. All right, so now it was a quick jump over to the Springfield Township Walmart, basically right next to the Best Buy that was next to the Target. So basically, we didn't even have to leave the parking lot to get here. So, as it looks, slim pickings again, if not already have. Nothing of new character designs or promotions that would entice you to want to buy one of the characters currently visible through the Walmart toy section displays. But as of right now, he's got 3 different characters. He bought another character that runs along the same villain aspect of one of the first 2 characters he bought. I believe it was not Vigilante, it was the other one. And then we decided to come to check here to see if there was anything new that might be worth looking into. So as of now, that's where we're at and what we've done. So, being able to utilize this as a way to generate an extra income by reselling it for higher value, definitely worth the idea to look into. Just got to figure out what your niche is. Alright, so next stop was the Toledo Mall, and we already hit the GameStop and a few of other collectible item stores here in the mall. Didn't really find anything of interest that would be beneficial to go ahead and purchase and buy, so we're now sitting in the cafeteria area of the mall, and we are now getting ready to try out the Incredible Burger. So stay tuned to find out how that goes. So, I'd have to say that Incredible Burger wasn't actually living up to its name. It's not that incredible. Now, I didn't have all the fixing on it that come with it when you order it. I had it special ordered to my taste of liking. And I'm not saying it wasn't a bad burger, but it just didn't live up to the name. So, now we're on to the next spot. Let's see where we go. So now we're at the Toledo Target that's just down the road from the mall, and according to what we found so far, nothing much to choose from. Pretty much same characters that he already has, or same characters that just aren't very profitable. So this one's probably a no-go as well, but it's worth the look. So Alexis Target in Toledo was a bust. Pretty much everything we found everywhere else. So the majority of everywhere that sells these things sells the exact same product. So finding the rare, not so oftenly found action figures is a little harder to do, but you know, if you go to different stores, spend a day's worth of trips out, you might get lucky. So now we're stopping at the Alexis GameStop next to the Target and see what we can find.
I was buying even maybe that one.
Mm-hmm.
That one's worth something.
So GameStop was a bust as well. Unfortunately, not a lot of the characters they had there were anything that was something that's in demand or something he hasn't already gotten or something that he was particularly looking for that somebody mentioned that they might be interested in if he can find it. So that's our trip for the day. And, you know, it was pretty nice. And it was nice to do something different and get away from the RV for a while and just kind of put things on the back burner that's going on right now with everything and be able to just clear the head and come back at it with a fresh focus. So I hope you enjoyed today's video of our little adventure to Toledo area to go action figure hunting. Until next time.